Hi, this is Greg Herter, and today I want to tell you exactly what retargeting is. Recently, I sent a survey to many of the clients that I work with doing a variety of different marketing and training things, asking them about how they were using retargeting. Now, a number of them reported incredible success. But a lot of my clients said, Greg, what exactly is retargeting? So I put together this video to answer exactly that question, because I really believe that retargeting is an incredibly powerful tool that can be used to enhance your marketing results significantly. Now, here's the most amazing thing. If you use the internet on a regular basis, you probably already know what retargeting is. You've experienced it firsthand. Have you ever gone to a website looking for a product or service, just doing a little research? And then, a day or two later, you suddenly see an ad for that product or service on another website, on Facebook, in a variety of different places, and it's like they're following you around the internet. Now, if this is done poorly, it can actually feel a little creepy, like, oh, Big Brother's spying on me. But when you do it correctly, it helps you engage people, and it can be very powerful. Basically, what retargeting is very simple. You put a tracking pixel or a piece of code onto your website. And now, when people go there, it puts either a cookie or it triggers a recording in Facebook that, oh, this person was at this site. And now, using either the cookie or the tracking pixel from Facebook, you can target people with ads, whether that's on Google, Facebook, a variety of different places. There's lots of different options. So this is basically how it works. So let's talk about the advantages of retargeting. First of all, retargeting ads tend to produce a much higher return on investment than standard ads. Now, the reason for this is that when you're advertising to people using a retargeting ad, it's only going to people that have already expressed an interest in your service. Somebody took the time, the effort to go and check out your website, your product, your service, and so they must have some interest. Now, maybe you didn't have quite a strong enough offer, that maybe they weren't ready to buy that instant, but following up with people, being in touch with them until they are ready is incredibly effective. I have found that retargeting is very powerful, especially for professional service providers like accountants, lawyers, realtors, financial planners, consultants, dentists, a wide variety of professional service providers. And here's the great thing to understand. For professional service providers, retargeting is designed to work with the rest of your marketing materials. It's not designed to work as a standalone advertising program. It's going to work in conjunction with your website, your follow-up systems, your direct mail, your email. It all works together to build your brand and your image. Now, the fact is, only 1% of the people who visit your website ever return to your website, no matter how good it is. Now, this goes back to how we research. I go to your website, I'm researching, I like what you have to say, I like the information you present, I even make a connection with you. And that's why we stress, creating personal websites, making that connection, not just the facts of your business when we develop websites for people. But now, I go to your website, I research it, I'm making that connection with you, I like the information you present to me, but let's say I'm not ready to buy that day. Let's say, as just an example, I'm looking for a real estate agent. And I go to your website. You have lots of great information on buying and selling. I make a connection, there's a little story about you. I feel like, oh, this is somebody I could really like. But your brand name is not somebody that I totally recognize. You're not one of the 2 or 3 big agent names that I know in my community. So I wonder, well, how good are they? And I'm not in a position to actually list right now. I'm doing a little research because I'm thinking about listing 60 days, 90 days, 6 months from now. And I'm just getting a feel for the marketplace. But now, 60 days go by, and I am ready to list. And I remember your website, I remember the information, I remember thinking I really like that agent, but now I can't seem to find it. The search results don't produce exactly the same results, and I can't remember exactly what I searched for. And so I look for your website, but I just can't seem to get back there. See, if this has ever happened to you, and I know it has, because it happens to us all, this is the way we operate. We think we can get back to it, but we don't do that well. But now, if I go to your website today, I connect with you. You've got some good information. There's a little personal story, and I feel like, oh, this is somebody I could actually work with. And 2 or 3 days later, I suddenly log onto my Facebook account. And there I see an ad for you and your services. Maybe it's more of a brand ad. But I suddenly say, oh, this is the agent, I was at their website. Oh, they must be good. And the credibility it builds is incredible. Over the next few weeks, I see a variety of your ads. I see some of your listings that you're promoting. I see a testimonial video from one of your clients. And over the next 3 months, every 3 or 4 days, I'm seeing an ad of yours. And somehow I think, oh my goodness, this agent is everywhere. They are high quality, they're professional, because if I see you all the time, I think you must be good. And I see a variety of different things about you. And this is a very powerful way to build credibility and name recognition. Now this works the same way, whatever service you're providing. And the best part is that because you're only advertising to people that have been to your website, that have actually expressed an interest in your service, your return on investment goes up dramatically. This is why retargeting is incredibly powerful. Now, you have to approach retargeting a little bit differently as a service provider than a product. If you're selling, a pair of bike shorts, and now you have that exact same bike short, that's going to be okay. But for service providers, your real goal is to stay connected with people and to keep involving them. So you want to build a little brand, you want to talk about your success story, then you may want to offer an incredibly powerful lead magnet to try and get them to give you their name and email address so you can stay in touch with them. So how do you tap into the power of retargeting? Currently, I'm creating a series of 3 training videos all on retargeting. This sort of basically walks you through how to do this. Each one of these videos is going to be between 15 and 25 minutes long, filled with lots of valuable information to help you actually set up and run an effective retargeting campaign. And I'm going to limit it to a Facebook retargeting pixel campaign. Now, don't get confused here. Even though it's a Facebook pixel, people go to your website. And what I found is that for most professional service providers, their clients are going to Facebook, and it's easier and more economical to target them on Facebook than to follow around the internet. It gets more complicated. You don't have to be active on Facebook to have an effective Facebook retargeting campaign. Yes, you do need a Facebook account, but whether you post there or not, whether you're active on Facebook, that doesn't matter. Because remember that retargeting is having people go to your website or a particular page on your website or some landing page. And now, because it triggers that pixel, when that person goes back to Facebook, you can advertise to those people. Now, in video 1, you're going to learn how to basically set up a retargeting pixel. exactly where you need to place that pixel for it to work, whether you're going to place it on your website, a particular page, and we'll talk about some of the differences there. And this is not complicated. You don't need to be a tech person to actually do this. Yes, it's filled with a little bit of technology terminology, but I'll walk you through exactly what you need to do. Now in video 2, you will learn what is the optimal timing for doing retargeting. How long should you wait from when they went to your website to when you see your first ad? And then what's the frequency that you need to stay in touch with them? Now this will vary a little bit depending upon your particular service's buying cycle. Now in video 3, you're going to learn the most common mistakes that professional service providers make that hurt the effectiveness of their retargeting campaign. It's very valuable information that will make a huge difference. Now, if you would like to get these videos, all I need you to do is enter your first name and email address by clicking the link below. Just press the link below, click that, and now as soon as those videos are available, I will email them to you. So that now you can go through them. They're absolutely free, and I know you'll find them incredibly valuable. I've dedicated my life to helping professional service providers create more effective marketing. And I would really appreciate your feedback. First, did you find this video valuable? This brief explanation of what retargeting is. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a comment in the comment box below. Just say, yes, Greg, I found it valuable. I was a little confused about this. Ask a question. Let's start a conversation. I will answer every single question put into the comments below. I also appreciate any other feedback that you have for me. What can I do to make this more valuable for you? I hope you'll enter your name, email address below, and take advantage of the 3 free training videos I'm putting together on retargeting. If there's any specific questions that you want me to answer during those, please type them in to the comments section as well. I know you'll find them incredibly valuable. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate your comments.